The first Model T was unveiled on October 1st, 1908. A 1909 Model T will be featured at Wings, Wheels, and Keels on Saturday, September 29th at Hummel Airfield in Topping. This brass-era Model T of Bill and Peggy Schirmer of Mary Point was built in the first year of production. While some of its parts are newer, it's still pretty authentic. Not all Model Ts were black. The Schirmer's is a light gray, which is a correct color for a car of this era. The first owners of the Schirmer's Model T in 1909 was a pioneer, willing to try Henry Ford's new engineering. This brass-era Model T costs about $850, about $21,000 in today's money. Cars started out as machines for the wealthy, who had drivers that understood the workings of the machines. The Model T was a car for the working man, who could now drive further from home or the farm in a few hours than people traveled in a lifetime. And they could go when they wanted. Weighing in at about 1,200 pounds, it had 20 horsepower, a 2-speed transmission controlled by a pedal, and a top speed of 45 miles an hour, if you dared. The brass headlights are the original calcium carbide ones that were an adaptation from miners' headlamps. Lights, horn, and radiator are all brass, a noble metal used on ships because it does not corrode. It reflects strength, giving a simple car a distinction that helped sell the early Model Ts. Brass was gone by 1915 as Ford looked for a way to make his cars more affordable. The Schirmer's Model T is a 2-seat runabout with a single mother-in-law seat in the back. The main thing I like about the car, said Bill, is that everyone that rides in it or sees it go by smiles. It brings a huge grin to everyone, and it educates folks about what it took to go for a ride 100 years ago. In 1909, the first thing he had to do was get the car started by hand cranking the 4-cylinder engine. Bill Schirmer demonstrated the process. The choke control is a wire that threads through the radiator. Schirmer holds the choke closed and cranks it through a few times to get fuel to the cylinder. There are 2 ignition systems. A battery provides spark only for starting.
Okay.
Then the operator switches to a magneto which fires the fuel mixture during running. With a pull, the engine sputters to life. The operator moves the timing to the run position, and the adventure has just begun.